10-pin bowling was held over 2 days as both an individual and team event. The SA men's team of Anton Grobelaar and Winston Balada were very well prepared and keen to get started. Winston was right on target, taking many strikes to add to his final score of 410, much to the delight of the SA team supporters. Anton also played well, getting a personal best to reach his individual final score of 403. The ladies' 10-pin bowling team, made up of Constance Setebe, Tracy Jechels and Robin Emsley, were up against strong opposition, especially from the Asian countries. With the support of their fellow athletes, the ladies played well and managed to post respectable scores at the end of the 2-day event to boost the overall team standing.
Playing 10-pin bowling is pretty awesome because when you've had a transplant, you get involved in more active kind of sport like this. And to meet people from the other countries, get involved with them and be able to play 10-pin against them, it really brings us together as a group, which really makes a big difference. So it's awesome. It's a great experience being here.
Back on the athletics track, it was time for Morokwane Etumeleng and Daniel Matsoso to step up for the 1,500-meter track event. Both athletes set off with the pack and soon found their pace. Morokwane was quick to establish a strong lead, whilst Daniel settled into a comfortable position, hanging just behind the top 3 runners. By the final straight, Daniel had moved up to take the lead and first place as he crossed the finishing line in a time of 5:05.79. Another gold for Daniel and the SA team. In the first women's 3,000-meter race walk event, South Africa had 5 athletes competing, so expectations were high as the walkers set off. Constance Setebe from Johannesburg, who had a kidney transplant in 2008, looked strong from the outset and soon established herself among the leading athletes. With 5 laps to go, she managed to keep in a good position up front for the majority of the grueling walk. And as the field jostled for position, she stayed close to Sweden's Ulrika Svantesson. As the field began to spread out, Constance, with Ulrika close on her heels, managed to step out, and it was these 2 feisty competitors who managed to pull away from the rest of the field and keep their lead, making this event a 2-person race. In the final lap, it was Ulrika who proved to have the extra leg strength over Constance. However, both women showed huge determination as they lapped other runners to come in very close together, with Ulrika taking first and Constance second place with just 8 seconds separating the 2. A well-deserved silver going to South Africa's Constance Setebe. The race walk team was spurred on by Constance's success. And next to take to the track for their 3,000-meter event were Nombeko Ngoaka and Sunny Liebenberg. Heart transplant recipient Sunny was confident and set out strongly amongst the rest of the field. As the race unfolded, Sunny steadily moved up the field to take a strong position up front. Whilst Nombeko was well placed, it was Sunny who eventually strode across the finish to take the bronze medal, making it 2 podium finishes in a row for the SA Ladies Race Walk squad. Discus throwing teammates Loren Schultz, Kursi Lobscher and Ganesan Padiachi were in fine form in the field event, bolstering each other ahead of each attempt. Whilst Kursi took gold in his 60 to 69 age group, Loren Schultz received a silver medal in the men's 50 to 59-year age category. And in the javelin throw, Haley Ace secured yet another silver for South Africa. In the men's 5,000-meter race walk, competing in the 18 to 24 age group, South Africa's Nkanyezi Star Biela would, as his nickname suggests, shine brightly for the South African team. Star stepped out proudly in honor of his country, his family, the donors, and the many supporters that have helped him and all his team members along the way to this World Transplant Games event. Star's gold medal gave South Africa a tally of 17 golds, 17 silver and 14 bronze medals to give a final count of 48 medals and a placing of 9th overall out of a total of 51 countries.
I am so excited about how the team did. We really surpassed our expectations. A number of good golds, solid silvers and a number of bronze. And I think we really did exceptionally well. The spirit of this South African team was absolutely amazing. You know, not only were we representative of our country in terms of our makeup, but also in terms of the spirit that we displayed amongst each other and also for the world to see. We were the darling country of these games. People loved our singing, they loved our dancing, and in fact photographs were taken, and the games itself, I think we just had an absolutely great time. It's so great to be South African.
The final duty of World Transplant Games Federation President Olivier Couster was to hand over the World Transplant Games flag to the next hosts. South African Transplant Sports Association chairperson and 2013 Games LOC, Willie Ace, accepted the flag and the honour of bringing the World Transplant Games to Durban in 2013.